Are you guys tired of Halfnet Chaining 1, Rhino Chaining 2, Chaining 3 sharing? So if you do, let me show you something totally special. I want to show you guys some insane combo that starting with just one Dragunity Remus and a card to discard. I think this is one of the best combo that I've been playing, so I want to show you guys to it. So right now, no more further ado, let's start going to it. So very first thing, I activate Remus effect to discard self to add a Ravine from deck to hand. Activate Ravine effect to discard one to to search for one Dragunity Legatus. Then I will activate my Remus in graveyard effect to summon itself, and then for the rest of the turn I can only summon a dragon monster from my extra deck. And then with these two monsters I will link away to make one of the very old card GD. I call it GD. So on summon it will search for a level 4 lower dragon or wing beast. So I was searching for Blackwind Zephyr and discard to graveyard. Zephyr effect target my Ravine, add back to hand, and summon itself. Now I get to link both of them away for Romulus. Romulus on summon will be adding a Dragunity card from my deck to my hand, and in this scenario I add Dragunity Glow. If you don't know what this card does, it basically you're basically adding a Dragunity monster from deck to hand, and then in this scenario we'll add armor from deck to hand. Armor effect, I can send one Dragunity from board to the graveyard to summon itself. In this scenario I'm sending my Dragunity Romulus to the grave to summon itself, and then armor effect will be able to attach one monster Dragunity card in the graveyard to equip to it, and I will equip my GD from the graveyard to armor. And then Dragunity Glow effect in the graveyard is it can banish itself, target one equipped in the spell and trap zone. I can activate special summon that monster. In this scenario I will special summon my GD effect to search for another name, and in this scenario I search for the Qs and discard to the graveyard. And then Qs here is a Dragunity that can when it equipped to a monster, I can special summon itself. So you will see later in the combo that this is very important to send to graveyard. And here I overlay the two monsters level 6 to Met Herodic Adam. Adam will be able to detach one, special summon one in the graveyard, one monster dragon in the deck. And I will special summon the Samsara Dragon. This card is new, but no one really know about. Most people don't know about this card. So the on field effect doesn't really do anything, but the graveyard effect is pretty insane. You can see in bit when I link two dragon into a Heretic Seal. With this, activate my Samsara effect in graveyard. What it does is I can banish itself, target one level 5 or higher dragon monster in my graveyard, add it back to hand, and immediately after that this resolve, I get to tribute summon that monster. So I will add back armor, and then armor will be tributing the sphere Heretic Seal on board to summon itself, and then this would trigger both effect of Heretic Seal by tribute summoning, and then armor effect to equip another Dragunity card from graveyard to itself. And then the Heretic Seal will be activate effect, special summon Safer from deck to the field, and then I get to activate Q's effect to special summon itself. And then I will use Safer effect to target armor, tribute itself to search for a level 6 dragon from deck to my hand. And in this scenario we're adding a Saronia. In this scenario I want to add Saronia. I will show you in a bit because this will give me a whole access to Alluvion from the deck. So Saronia effect, banishing the Zephyr that I reuse effect with one produce. I won't be able to use it again, so I will banish that. Link away the Qs into a Striker Dragon to search for a fuse spell, which is a boost sector launch. I will not use the sector launch effect, but I will use it as a floater to send to the graveyard for Ravine. But and then I link the two monsters away to any. You can use any dragon link to that. Dart also pointing left and right in this scenario. There's many of them. So in this scenario I use Galaxy's Satellite Dragon. Sometimes it come up with the effect, but in this scenario I would just keep going with it as a body. And then activate Ravine. This time I would use the effect to send one from deck to graveyard. I discarding the sector launch to send Absolute Dragon. If you play DragonLink, you would know where it's going from here. Just searching for Tracer. In this scenario, I have a normal summon, so we normal Tracer synchro away into the very new Bystial Dragon that's coming out in the next set. What it does is you can target a banished Liar Dart monster, special summon in the field. When your opponent activate monster effect, you can target a banished card, shuffle it to the deck, and then if that card were that card owner, destroy that monster. If your opponent was, negate that activate effects. So this could be a really good interruption. It's not as good at Baron, but in this scenario it's very important because I get to special back a card from Banish Zone. I will show you real quick why is it so important with this combo. And then activate Sovereignty effect to send Lubellion from deck to the graveyard, and with that activate my Safer in graveyard, banish itself, target Alluvion to add back to hand. And then use Lubellion effect to discard self to search for Bystial Manamud. And then with the Manamud, in this effect, I will activate effect to banish one to special summon. But I want to making sure that this is very important. You have to banish the Saronia to summon itself, and activate Manamud effect so that I get to use my Bystial Dispatcher to target the Saronia that I was banished with Manamud to special summon it. And now you have two level 6 monsters that you can go into the second Atom. the second atom will be activate effect, detaching Serenity, special summon red eye metal dragon from deck, and then the red metal dragon will be able to special summoning a tracer back that we haven't used that effect. Now I get to use the Lubion effect from graveyard to tribute summon the Darkness Metal Dragon to summon itself, and I can get the activate effect to activate Branded Beast from deck to the board. And then what I can do after that is a Rocket Tracer effect. Now I can use it to pop the Ravine that only uses effect on board to summon another Rocket Recharger. And here I go into Pisty and then go into Burst Dragon. So I get a zone to special back a monster from Banish Zone with Pisty. I special back the Safer in this scenario, so you can have a Safer for the next turn to banish yourself, add back Lubellion to combo off again. So this is a good follow up, and then right after that I link away into Borer and Dragon, and then targeting my Tracer that reuse effect. So I get to special back the Recharger, and now I get to overlay both of them into Borer Savage Dragon. And Borer Savage Dragon will be able to target one in graveyard, equip to yourself, so I make another negate. So what was the end board there is. What's really nice about this end board is that we have multiple layer of the interruptions. We have this power for monster effect negate, another monster effect negate with Borer and Dragon, which is really hard for my opponent to out. Omi negate with Borer Savage Dragon. During the end phase, we'll be searching with the mana move from graveyard to search for another Bystial monster to hand, and then we have a Branded Beast to be able to pop a card, as well as a Recharger effect to be able to recover the board. If somehow they out all the board monster, you can activate Recharger effect, send it to graveyard to special back one of these dragon. You can special back. This is one per turn, so you cannot do that, but you can special back another Borer and Dragon from your graveyard. If somehow they can clear that. And also don't forget we have a Safer in the graveyard that to be able to banish, and then you can get back the Lubellion for follow-up. So yes, this is why this is very insane. So no more for you, I will show you the deck list that I was using for this. In here I go with just a combo base, so you can always change this around, making it more optimal with the meta, playing more Bystial monster, playing more different hand trap. But there's also a combo that you can do almost exactly the same thing, but with a less brick on your deck, that you don't really go into Dragunity Ramas, but you need more than one card combo, right? This is giving you the power to be able to do all of that in one card combo, 1.5 card combo with this card. But you can also do the similar thing with just Safer plus Lubellion, or Safer plus Serenity, or Safer plus any way for you to get to a level 6. But no more for you, let's go over the list and skim over real quick, and then I can add a YDK deck list so that everyone can have access to this online. So yep. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any idea that you want me to do, please let me know in the comment, and let me know how this video was, the way that I'm building the video. Let me know if anything I can improve on. Thank you so much. Combo Guru, peace out.